Alright, I think we are live right now. Maybe? Probably. Hello everyone. Just wanted to do some, more chill streaming. Just because. I'm using touchscreen today, so sorry if I hit the mic a few times. Or a lot of times. Today, I wanted to do one of the Hangout events. So let's do Thoma's, cause Thoma is cool. And then we'll do Sayu next time, cause Sayu is also cool. Alright, let's spend 2 story keys. Begin Hangout. Yay, we're just hanging out. And we're gonna hang out with Thoma. I need to claim the key. Yeah, so I can start working towards the next key. At Thoma's invitation, you come to the Yashiro Commission, only to hear 2 samurai talking about him behind his back. Okay. Let's see. It's always interesting to see what's the first storyline I end up getting. Because then that's canonically what
Haven't seen
happens.
Thoma in a while. Who knows what that guy's working on these days?
I don't know, dude.
Probably something of the utmost importance, as ever. Taking guests out for lavish meals, cleaning up around the house, the usual.
The usual.
We have people like that to thank for the decline of the samurai spirit in this day and age. If you're just gonna schmooze your way through every problem in life, you might as well put your blade on the scrap heap. It's like everything. Use it or lose it. Also, I heard he's Mondstadt born and bred. Just saying.
Yeah, he's chill.
Well, no wonder. What do you think Miss Kamisato even sees in that guy?
I don't know, but you better listen to her. Which of these options do I choose? You know what? I'm not sure I'd do this in real life, but you know what? We gotta intervene. We gotta do something about this. Okay.
Sorry, haven't slept too well the last couple of days, on account of all this rain we've been having.
Oh,
Wait,
hello.
what are you all doing here? Has something happened?
I thought you invited us.
We were just having a little
Oh,
chat
you mean those
on our
guys.
break. It's time we were going. There's still lots to do. We're busy people, Thoma. You do well to grow a sense of urgency, too.
Hey,
Well,
he's
thank you,
busy
gentlemen.
too.
I'll think about that when my vacation's over.
Yeah,
Sorry
Thoma,
I'm a little
you
late.
deserve a
Something came
vacation.
up.
You heard everything, didn't you?
Yep, I sure did.
Just make sure the audio.
No big deal, though. People like to criticize those who don't fit in. It's the same everywhere. If a little private gossiping helps them let off some steam, well, good for them. It does no harm to the Kamisato clan.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Let them say whatever they want. As long as you're fine and you're living your best life, then sure.
Exactly. Or live and let live, as they say. Today, it's time for a hard-earned rest. There's been so much to deal with since I got out of Komori Tea House. Oh man, this vacation's been a long
Yeah,
time
you
coming.
spent like a whole month in Rito
There's too
just
much
to
going on here.
basically
Let's find
set
somewhere
us
more
up so
peaceful
we
to
could get
discuss
into
the
the
plan for
country.
day. You're still my guest after all, and I'd like to hear your ideas.
Okay. Okay. We're going discuss hospitality with Thoma. You walked down here. Now I have to walk down here too.
I keep thinking, since I'm the host here, we ought to do something you'll enjoy. But
Well, it's best if you
despite
enjoy,
that,
too.
I still haven't got a clear plan on where to take you. So, what do you usually prefer? Indoor or outdoor activities?
Oh, here's the branch of fate here. Let's head out.
You want to go out for a stroll? Perfect. I have a couple of places I was going to recommend.
Oh, that's great.
If you like cats and dogs, there's a great place I can
I
take you.
love cats and
I go there
dogs.
pretty much every time I have a day off. You can't help but be in a good mood when you're surrounded by cute animals. Feeling that, we could go downtown if you'd prefer.
No. Let's
Narukami
go
Island
with the
will be
cats and
packed right
dogs.
now, so we could go to Rito instead. Back to where we first met. I haven't been there in a long time, actually.
Oh, I'd love to go back there too.
Which one are you feeling? It's up to you.
We'll go to Rito next time. I want to see the cats and dogs.
I had a feeling you'd pick that one. Nice to know we share the same interests.
Yay!
There's a sakura tree in Hanamizaka where I go to feed them. Let's meet there in a short while.
I know that place. I went to
grab
feed
a
one
few
too.
things, though. Can't go there
I
empty-handed.
gave like this dog like food. Okay. Let's go here. Actually, this one better. Yay! Did it just rain? Or is that just like a little like paper slip thing that Shiki Kosho dropped? Anyway. There he is. Hello, Thoma. Hello. Look at all of these fluffy friends you have here.
This is a pretty good spot, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There are tons of stray cats and dogs here at the outskirts. Every time I come to Komori Tea House, I bring some food for them. It just sort of became a tradition over time. At first, it was a bit of a chore, but the more time I spent with them, the more I came to enjoy it.
They seem to like you a lot.
You think so? Well, feed them enough times and I'm sure you'll win their affection too.
Mm-hmm.
Not
I wish I
only
could get that random
you'll also
quest. I
start
got
to feel
that
that they're
random
your
quest one time where I could feed the dog.
Whenever you
That
have
was
any
so
free
cute.
time, you'll find yourself desperate to come and visit them. Why don't you try feeding them? I brought some of their favorite food just so you could get into their good graces.
Okay.
Don't worry, I've trained them to not be aggressive toward humans. They'll still run away if they find someone threatening, but I'm pretty sure they'll
Okay,
like
we gotta
you.
be super
You're an
careful then,
approachable
not
person,
scare
and they
away
can tell.
the
Animals are very
puppies
sensitive to
and
these
cats.
things.
Fresh meat. Food. Okay. Fresh fish. Alright. Feed the dog. Feed the cat. Aww. That's so cute. Hey, the one in the back. You should get something to eat too. What? The dog is rolling on the They're rolling. The dog is actually rolling on the food though. The cat is just... Okay. Alright.
Well, that didn't take long. Look at that. Best buds already.
Yeah.
Some of the dogs are even showing their bellies. That's a sign that they really trust you.
Yeah.
Well, you'll rarely
the
see
dog should
Tarumaru
not
roll
roll
onto
on
his
top
back,
of
though.
the food.
He's a ninja dog, so he's always on guard in case an enemy approaches.
Oh, Tarumaru.
Speaking of ninja dogs, I actually saw one the other day on the beach north of Konda Village.
Why would there be ninja dogs in the wild?
Well, that's the thing. They rarely go off on their own. Usually they stick with their human ninja partners. After
What does that
retiring,
mean?
most ninja dogs are taken in by their partner, or sometimes someone else in the Yashiro Commission will take them in. It's extremely rare to find them on their own in the wild, so it makes me a little concerned.
We could adopt it together.
Believe me, I wanted to bring it back to the Yashiro Commission, but it wouldn't let me. I tried establishing some trust by petting it on the head, but it gave me a nasty bite. Still, I don't want to give up on it. Nobody really goes out that way, and I don't know what it would have to eat out there.
Why don't we go and see it together?
That would be great. Even though it's not the most approachable dog, I still want to give it another try.
We are
It seems
friends
to sit
of
in the
dogs.
same spot on the beach all day, only moving to take a
We
few
will
paces back
befriend
when the
all
tide
of
comes
the
in.
doggos.
Last time I saw it, its fur was soaking wet. Ultimately, bringing it back to the Yashiro Commission is going to be a lot better for it than leaving it sitting out in the elements all day. Or, we could even bring it back to Komori Tea House to make friends with Tarumaru.
Yes, the ninja dogs can be
Well,
friends.
let's see if we even get that far.
That period is supposed to be a comma. Under the same sheet. Oh, hold on. Let me... The ninkin that has wandered off to the wild. Okay. First, let me gather these sakura blooms. Okay. All the way over here. This way. Over here. Over here? Yeah. Oh, hello. What a cute little outfit you have.
Oh, see it? It's that one, just up ahead. Judging by the breed and apparel, it definitely is a ninja dog from the Shimatsuban. It's looking a little more docile today. Shall we try and get closer?
Yeah.
Oh, you should stay a few paces behind me. I know it looks calm, but if it gets riled up, it could pounce and bite in an instant. Here, doggy. Good doggy.
Aww.
You hungry, my friend? I brought you a nice little snack.
Let me take a screenshot. No, that's not how you take a screenshot.
Oh, you're a vicious little thing, aren't you? You almost bit me again.
How do I...
Look at you, wasting away. You must want to eat a little something. You don't have to come back with us, but come on. A dog's gotta eat.
Yeah,
right?
a dog's gotta eat, right?
You're not worried it's poisoned, are you? Here, I'll take the first bite. See? Delicious and poison-free.
You're really putting yourself out there. Was that the
Come
dog
on,
food?
just have a bite. A little tiny bite. And then I'll leave you alone. How's that sound? Looks like it has zero intention of eating the food we brought. Is it just me, or does it look kind of on edge? Maybe it's something in the sea, or something nearby that's got him on alert.
Oh, they're monsters? Those monsters, perhaps.
You think he was attacked by monsters? It's possible. People do tend to lose their appetite in dangerous situations. Maybe it's the same for dogs, too. Let's clear out the area on behalf of our canine companion here.
Okay.
Thanks for helping out. This place should be a little more tranquil now.
Sure. Oh my gosh. Okay, here. Instead of taking a screenshot, we can use the camera button. There. This is not the right angle. Hello there. Aww. How do I get closer? Yes. Hello. A very good dog. We will not let anything bad happen.
Thunderclap!
Go. Must protect.
Lightning flash! Following thunder!
Odd, reveal thyself!
Lightning flash!
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Alright, we'll use Oz to distract.
Lightning flash! Thunderclap!
I don't have anyone with fire, so that won't help.
Lightning flash!
By royal decree! Beg for mercy.
There. See? We did it with just Ether. Ether protected the dog all by himself.
Oh, here, doggy. Look, no more danger.
Yeah, no more danger.
You gotta want to eat a little something now. Come on, eat up. Then let's get you back to Komori Tea House. Whatever's on your mind, you can tell me and Tarumaru all about it.
Okay. Now I'm gonna screenshot. Yes. it still doesn't want to cooperate.
Rejected again.
Oh, Thoma, the little heart
There I was
broke.
thinking that I was the one it didn't like. I didn't expect it to be so on edge around you too. Well, to me this proves that it simply doesn't want to leave this place. For now, let's not force it.
Yeah.
Time to head back to the Yashiro Commission headquarters. I'll see if I can find its owner, so they can come and collect it.
But if it's from the Shumatsuban...
That's right. The Shumatsuban only answer to the Yashiro Commissioner, Kamisato Ayato. Under most circumstances, no one else has the authority to inquire into their business. However, I was talking to Commissioner Ayato a while back, and he agreed to let me bend the rules in exceptional circumstances. That doesn't mean I can mobilize the Shumatsuban to do my bidding, of course. But I'll be able to get the intel we need, no problem. It's sort of a prerogative I have. Oh, alright, there's a good dog. Calm down. We're not gonna take you away. It's much safer here now, see? We're gonna leave now. Make sure to give yourself a good rest. Alright, let's go.
Let's go. Woof, woof. You have nothing to say. Oh, you do have something to say. Oh, it's such a cute little outfit, just like Taro Maru. When are we gonna meet Ayato? Hello there.
This ninja dog you speak of, it rings a bell. Could I trouble you to describe it again for me?
Yeah, it has a
red
little like
Shiba
black
with the scar in its
jacket.
eye, dressed in black stealth wear.
Oh, I think I know. You must be talking about Inu Shosho.
Inu Shosho?
That's right. I'm really surprised that's where you found him.
Perfect. Now that we figured out his identity, we can get his owner to go and collect it. I should add, it's never good to have dogs run away like this. The poor thing's out there all on his own with no real food or shelter
What
day
if the
and night.
dog doesn't want to go
So,
back to its
shall we go
current
find the owner and
owner,
see if
though?
they have time to fetch him?
I'm sorry, that won't be possible.
Why?
I'm afraid I can't disclose the owner's identity. What I can tell you is they went out to sea on a dangerous mission and he won't be coming back. I had no idea that he hadn't taken Inu Shosho along with him. Seems he decided to face this one alone.
So the dog
I
feels
only assumed that Inu
abandoned.
Shosho is waiting for his owner to come back, which is why he refuses to move from the beach.
But that means Inu Shosho will be waiting forever.
Did Inu Shosho's owner leave anything behind? You know, any personal items, or a Shumatsuban uniform, perhaps.
Most of his possessions disappeared along with the man himself. The only thing I can think of is the kunai he used to train with. Come with me. I'll see if I can find it for you.
Yeah. Let's bring something familiar. Then we can help
Yes, this
the
looks
dog.
like the one. The reason this
Inu
kunai
Shosho.
stands out in my memory is because when he first joined the Shumatsuban, he trained it harder than anyone else, to the point where the tip became blunt from erosion. Take it. The Shumatsuban will make sure to cover Inu Shosho's daily expenses.
Thank you kindly. Let's just hope Inu Shosho remembers the sense of this kunai. Then again, I'm certain he will.
Yeah.
Let's go pay Inu Shosho another visit.
Keep the Ninken company with Thoma. Okay. So Inu Shosho has been waiting for its human to come back home. But Inu Shosho's human isn't coming back. Aww. Yeah. What a loyal dog. I'll take this. I just love like the little like face. It's just so cute. Just like, hi. Woof woof. Oh, you're so adorable. Alright, let's get you back inside before it rains.
Inu Shosho? I know. How come this strange man suddenly knows your name? You're waiting for your master to come home, aren't you? Mind if we wait with you? Don't worry, we're not looking to suddenly whisk you away. Look at this. Do you know what it is?
A kunai that has lost its edge.
As I thought, you remember.
He seems to be more affectionate this time.
Excellent. It looks like what he needed wasn't for us to take him away, but for us to accompany him. You know, I sometimes did this too, when I first arrived in Inazuma. I just stood on the beach, looking out at the horizon.
Especially since you can see Mondstadt from
people
here.
And events from their past
You can see
they
it,
look
but you
back on
can't
fondly.
get there. Which actually is
Guess we only
really...
grow when we realize that those things aren't
it
coming
must
back.
actually be kind of... That was really hard.
The Shimatsuban
It's so close,
is
but
not
so
a peaceful
far.
organization. And being a ninja is an extremely dangerous profession. Many of the Shimatsuban's ninjas have paid the ultimate price in the course of carrying out top-secret missions. The Shimatsuban never discloses their identities, and doesn't publicly commemorate them. But at least now, Inushosho, you're not the only one in the world who remembers him. From today onward, we will join you in honoring his memory.
Oh,
I think that means deal, right?
it's a deal.
Hey, in the future, let's try and come back here from time to time, when we get the chance. Maybe we could build a little kennel for him. In the long term, being out in the cold and wet like this could start to cause joint problems. I could make some winter clothes for him, too. In fact, I'd better get started.
Aw, that's so sweet. The sea never returning. Only companionship can alleviate solitude and pain. Aww. Save that. Oh, wait, that's the thumbnail. Oh. That one's kind of sad. Oh, even the little paws are bandaged up. Is this gonna be like in the event that's coming from 2.3? There's gonna be the dogs with like swords that they carry around on their tails, right? I wonder if Inushosho does that too. But well, yeah. As long as you're not alone, then everything will be okay. Everything will be all right. I don't have Thoma yet, so I can't get that food item yet. Any other way other than this. Alright. That was the first Hangout storyline I went through, which means that one is the one that canonically... That's what canonically happened. We went and we helped a dog. We helped a dog. And now we're gonna see what the other storyline was after feeding the animals. But yeah. Aww. See? Doggo and humans, best friends.
Well, that didn't take long. Look at that. Best buds already. Some of the dogs are even showing their bellies. That's, well, you'll rarely see Tarumaru roll onto his back, though. He's a ninja dog, so he's always on guard in case an enemy approaches. Speaking of ninja dogs...
Why would there be ones in the wild? Oh, good thing they added that. They put a check mark there so I know which ones are already picked.
It's extremely rare to find them on their own in the wild, so it makes me a little concerned.
Why don't you adapt it?
Believe me, I wanted to bring it back to the Yashiro Commission, but it wouldn't let me. I tried establishing some trust by petting it on the head, but
don't start with that.
Still,
I
don't want to give
I think
up
petting
it.
on the head
Nobody really goes
not
out that way.
the way
And
to establish
I don't know what it would
trust.
have to eat out there.
It has to trust you already. Perhaps you should give it some time to calm down.
That's probably a good idea. It was in a very aggressive mood the last time I saw it. I'm worried it might bite you if we tried to approach it, though. Let's wait until it's in need before going to its aid. That's probably safer. But back to our other animal friends. Now that the weather's getting colder, I'm wondering whether I should knit some sweaters for these strays. Problem is, most of them don't actually like being touched, so I can't take their measurements very easily.
we could photograph them.
That's not a bad idea. We could take photos of them from different angles, then work out their measurements by using other objects in the picture as a reference. See? You're the real fixer here. Let's give it a try.
Aw, it's nothing. Oh, it looks like they're all posing anyway. That's so cute. I just love them so much. Where's the other angle? Here. Where's the button? Come on. Oh, but Thoma, you're not in the picture. Okay. It's fine. I guess it's not about you, but...
Well, I think we've got enough photos now.
Yeah, our grand total of 2.
They're just adorable, aren't they?
Yeah, they're super cute.
I'll have to think carefully about what kind of sweaters to knit for each of them.
Practical
The
ones.
colors should be complementary. Well, you know what?
Just make sure they're not too
yarn from the
itchy.
next store we pass.
Because they won't like
You
that.
know, the first time I came here, there was just one stray dog on its own. I still remember the first time I fed it. It was a rainy day.
Woof.
The Kamisato clan had just introduced a
Again,
series
the
of
little
new
heart
policies,
that like
but a
breaks.
few of the more stubborn clan elders were extremely resistant to the changes. I was holding my umbrella, on my way to visit one such gentleman of senior status. The plan was to talk him into supporting the clan's decision. Sadly, he wasn't interested in having a conversation. He didn't even let me in. As soon as he saw me coming, he got his samurai to send me away.
Aw, some things even Thoma can't fix.
I mean, I fixed it in the end, of course. It's just that the first few visits didn't go
You
so
are
smoothly.
really a miracle worker
So,
sometimes.
anyway, after they turned me away, the weather went from bad to worse. The wind was so strong it rendered my umbrella
Yep, if you live in a
completely
rainy
useless.
place, you know those
Before
days when
long,
the
I was
umbrella is
drenched from head to
useless.
toe. I must have looked like a real mess. I decided to take shelter under a tree and found a stray dog sitting there who had the same idea as me. It saw me and moved a little further in, like it was trying to make room for me.
Aww.
So we sat there together. I shared my onigiri with it, stone cold by this point, but still edible, and we ended up huddling together, waiting for the rain to stop. As far as the big shots are concerned, I'm just an expendable servant boy. I always have to be mindful about what they might want, and what I can do for them in return. But when I'm with these little guys and gals, everything's so much simpler. One stone-cold onigiri, and hey, presto, we're friends for life.
Yeah.
Even when I show up empty-handed, they still come to me. When it comes down to it, I think it's these simple and straightforward connections that I value the most.
Yes. The little
Sorry.
things that count.
Ended up giving you the unabridged version. Shall we come visit this place again some other time?
See you next time.
Great.
Oh, I'd love
you
to see
soon.
the little sweaters you knit. Oh, there's more. I was wondering if it was gonna end. But it is not. Which is good. We will see what happens next then. Hi. Hi there. You just appeared out of nowhere.
So sleepy. I had some things I needed to do, so I ended up burning the midnight oil to get those sweaters knitted.
You did make the
I wonder if
sweaters.
they'll actually suit them, though. Let's start by testing them out on the friendlier ones.
I
This
wish I
one's for
could knit
Petal. Oh, and,
that well.
This one's for Darko.
I know
and
how to
this
knit,
one's for Goldilocks.
Like a square. Nice job.
Yeah,
I
with
don't want
any
to see
luck,
them,
that should see
but
you through
I
the
know
winter.
they're amazing.
Then, come the spring,
Because
a new year
Thoma
will begin.
is awesome at
And they'll be
knitting.
free to roam the wilds
Doing
once
all of
again.
these little like
You know, if you take one day at a time and be
crafty
kind to
things.
the world, good things will come your way eventually. That might sound a bit naive, but I really do believe it. At least, it seems to have worked for me, you know?
Look at us! We're sitting with the cats and the dog and the butterfly, and they all have the adorable clothes that Thoma made. save that one too. Nice. And Thoma's awesome. Makes cute clothes for all the animals. Just does nice things because they're nice. Okay. What is next? Itinerary. What were the branching points for the itinerary? Oh, whether we want to go to Rito or not, right? Alright, let's go to Rito. Let's go back to Rito where we first met. Come on, Thoma.
I keep thinking, since I'm the host here, we ought to do something you'll enjoy.
It's okay,
But
just like I said before.
that,
It's good if you enjoy it too.
What do you usually...
Oh, this is the branch of fate. Alright, let's head out again. I want to go to
If you
Rito.
like cats and dogs,
I've already been there.
feeling that.
But remember, that's canonically what happened. Only the first time around is like
It's up to you.
the canonical route, and we just went and we not saved, but we let Shosho know that everything's gonna be okay and it doesn't have to be alone. Alright, let's hit the town. Let's go to Rito.
Okay, let's go straight there. I know Rito pretty well, so I'll give you the grand tour.
Yes, please.
Today's a rare day off, so above all, let's enjoy ourselves.
Yeah. Let's go to Rito. But you showed us around Rito the first time around too, but I guess last time we were trying to figure out how to get into Inazuma. Now we can just go and actually enjoy all the food and stuff. Okay. How goes it?
I haven't been to Rito in a long time, but it feels like the place hasn't changed at all. Then again,
So is the
a
Kanjo
long
Commission
time for
still here?
humans is a blink of an eye for the natural environment. Makes me wonder, what is Mondstadt like these days?
You miss Mondstadt?
Yeah, I actually grew up there. Later, my father moved back to Inazuma, and then we never heard from him. I wanted to take him some dandelion wine, so I took the boat here from Mondstadt. Unfortunately, we hit a huge storm on the way, which sank the boat.
Oh no.
I fell unconscious, but was somehow lucky enough to
And
float
then you
the
couldn't
rest of
get
the way
back,
to
right? Because
Inazuma,
the country's
on
closed
debris
off.
from the wreckage. Oh, I'll spare you the rest for now. Let
And
me
also, you
take
never
around.
found your father, did you?
This is a branch of the Chuyu Trading Company based in Liu. They sell ore from that region. I'm guessing you would have seen shops that look like this over there.
Yeah.
Ah, hello there. What brings the two of you all the way out to Rito today? Since you're here, you should pick out a special something. We've got some fantastic pieces in at the moment. Like this Noctilucus jade necklace. Or this core lapis bracelet. They may not be top tier in terms of ore quality, but the craftsmanship is simply exquisite. Do either of them pique your interest?
I like the necklace. I like the necklace, Ether.
I think both suit you very nicely. Ah, to heck with it. How often do we get to do this? We'll take them both. But you've
Thanks.
gotta be fair to us with the price, ma'am. My friend here is actually from Liu.
Oh, really? Well, say
Is this
no
how you
more, Thoma.
haggle?
I wouldn't dream of overcharging. How does this figure look to you?
It looks very reasonable. Deal. Now then, let me take you somewhere else. Back in its heyday, Rito always used to remind me of Mondstadt.
This is where all the foreigners are,
Freedom
right?
of trade, freedom of culture, and freedom of lifestyle.
Yeah. Oh, the overpriced dandelion lady.
This is the Sailing Breeze, a purveyor of Mondstadt wines. As it turned out, one of the first things that greeted me here when I arrived wasn't my father, but wine from my hometown. It must be said, though, the wines here aren't quite up to the Dawn Winery standard. Back when my father
And
was
it's
still
overpriced.
Mondstadt, he used to talk fondly of the Angel Share. Of course, I was still a kid back then, so I never did get to join him for a drink. And now that I'm actually old enough, the opportunity is gone.
Oh, you'll get the chance one day. I wish we could bring Thoma back to Mondstadt.
I hope so.
Just to
You've
visit.
been to Mondstadt, right? I assume you've been to the Angel Share?
Yes.
I hear the owner's quite a formidable businessman. Given the chance, I'd love to meet him.
Oh, I think you'd like to
when
meet
that
him
day
too.
comes, we should also grab a drink. Wait, what am I saying? Maybe when you're older.
Haha. Listen to
Rito's
Thoma's
been
story.
going downhill ever since the Sakoku decree took effect. The winds of freedom disappeared, and a dark gloom took their place. Ironically, though, it's that same gloom that really allows me to thrive here.
Yeah. Good thing we didn't buy anything
Thoma.
from
Out
Sailing
shopping
Grace.
with your friend? Can I get you anything today?
Oh, well, why not? I'll take that toy fox. The Sakoku decree has not been good for business. Merchants have faced hostility at every turn. That's why the International Trade Association got together. Here we are. Bet this takes you back, huh?
Yes, it does. I wonder how Kurisu is doing.
I'm sure he's getting by. He wrote me not long ago, actually, asking me to deal with the situation for one of the merchants. Kurisu works tirelessly to maintain some sort of order within the business world, despite the entire industry being less than ideal. Must be tough for the guy. I hope everything gets back to normal as soon as possible.
Yeah, the Vision Hunt decree was
Excuse me,
lifted,
Thoma?
but not the
It is you.
Sakoku
What a
decree.
coincidence! I was just about to send someone to deliver a gift to you.
I don't believe we've met. And if there's a gift involved here, I'm not sure I've earned it. Is there something I can do for you?
No, you don't know me, but I've heard of you before. I ran into some trouble a while back. Asked Kurisu for some help, and he said you were the one that resolved the situation. If you're on the receiving end of someone's kindness, you can't let it go unacknowledged. So, I tried to pick out something that I thought you might like.
Something you thought I might like?
That's right. So here it is. Some confectionery from Yume no Tenenan, a fine purveyor of Inazuman delicacies. Each one costs a small fortune. I thought this would be the only fitting way to repay someone of your stature. Not to mention that the value of your assistance far outweighs the value of my gift. Do you like it?
I don't know how you did it, but you managed to cater to my taste perfectly. I humbly accept your gift. And keep up the good work in your line of business. And if you have
Thoma
any
does a
further
lot of
problems,
great
feel free to come
things for
find me.
people.
I will. Thanks again, Thoma.
He's
I'll
just such
leave
a
you in
helpful
peace now.
person.
Have a good day.
You too.
You have a good day too.
Pretty high energy guy, huh? You want to try? This store is indeed renowned in Inazuma. In fact, demand is so high that it's very difficult to come by their products. They're all handmade by top chefs, and the flavor is as authentic as it gets.
Tastes pretty good, but your cooking is better. Nah, but I'll just say it tastes pretty good.
Great! I'm glad you like it. I'll see about trying to make my own recipe when I get the chance. They're made from a traditional family recipe, though, so replicating them won't be easy. Okay, that about wraps up our nostalgia trip to the International Trade Association. I think we've seen just about everything there is to see in the city. Let's
We
keep
haven't
heading
seen
this way.
everything,
We
but
don't
we've
get
pretty
to
much
hang
hit
out
a
all
lot
that
of
often.
the
It'd be a shame to head back so soon.
most important spots, I guess.
With the change of seasons,
Oh, I love
Rito gives me a
everything in
different
Rito
feeling
is
each
how the
time I
sky
come.
just turns completely red with all of the
Maybe it's not
maple
entirely
trees
to do
around.
with the seasons. Anyway, the main point is, I'm happy to be here with you.
Oh, I'm happy to hang out with you too.
I come to this place every time I visit Rito. The view here isn't as spectacular as on Narukami Island, but if you're looking for a relaxing spot, you can't beat this one. I believe that the Sakoku decree will be repealed one day, and this place will flourish again like it did in the old days. When the winds of freedom finally blow away the gloom, I think I'll have to ask my lady for a long vacation, so I can take a trip back home.
Yes, that would be
All
really
right,
good.
time to call it a day.
Hold
Let's head back.
on.
Not ready to leave yet? Come to think of it, I do have a couple more places I could take you.
Oh, I want to repay your kindness too. Yeah, you've been so nice just
Oh,
taking us
there's no
everywhere
need
and
for that.
making sure that
The
we're
whole reason I
having a
took you
good
out
time.
was to thank you for all
So
the
we
help
should
you
make sure
gave us during the
you've
Vision
having a
Hunt
good
decree.
time too, though.
As
But I want to
long as you
repay your
enjoyed
kindness.
yourself, That's all I could ask for. You don't have to give me
What
a
is
gift.
it, Ether? I think you'll like it.
Really? Okay, well, now I'm excited. Oh, my. It's...
A windmill Aster.
This really... Oh, I wasn't expecting this. I'm a little lost for words. This gift is... invaluable.
It didn't cost anything.
Oh, I know, but I don't mean its material value. I'm talking about its value to me specifically. Let me put it this way. The confectionery I received from that merchant earlier, thoughtful gift, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, I know it's mostly transactional. I helped him out, so it's standard procedure for him to get a gift from me in return. Also, he picked a brand of fancy confectionery that he thought would meet me at my level, and make it easier for him to approach me with any future requests. If you lend more to someone, you can guarantee that any gift you receive in return will have been chosen according to its material value. But the gift you just gave me can't be weighed in the same terms.
I'm glad you like it.
Oh, okay. Well, at least take this in return.
Well, you don't need to give us anything.
I always carry with me.
Aww.
Again, nothing expensive. But
Thanks.
it can bring the bearer good luck. Seriously, I'm not making that up. My father told me. He gave it to my mom, and she gave it to me just before I came to Inazuma.
You don't have to
Who
give that
knows?
to me.
Maybe this Omamori was the only reason I survived the storm, and made it to Inazuma in the first place. Whatever the truth of it is, I'd like you to have it.
Oh, thanks. Lucky Omamori. We can add that to our little collection. We have one from Yai Miko as well. Hopefully this Omamori can bring you more good luck. Oh, thanks. I meant to click the save feature button. Oh, that was actually so sweet that like Ether gave him a windmill Aster. Cause I have a lot of those, right? But for Thoma, he can't get those, and because they're only from his homeland, and he can't go there right now because of the Sakoku decree. Well, it's really hard. What? What? That sounds... Inaba. Oh, okay. I saw this one the other day, and I sometimes go to the bulletin boards and I was like, you know, that's a very specific one. I wonder if we've encountered that person already. Then I googled it, and it's like, yeah, we have. I think he's dead now. And it's like, oh. And then I was like, oh yeah, I remember that world quest. It's like, oh, okay. So, yeah. Oh, thank you, Thoma. What else? That's about it for that? Okay. Alright, we're gonna do an indoor activity now. How about it, my friend?
I keep thinking, since I'm the host here, we ought to do something you'll enjoy.
I've enjoyed all of
Despite
these so
that,
far.
I still haven't got a clear plan on where to take you. So, what do you usually prefer? Indoor or outdoor activities?
We're gonna go indoors
Sounds like
this
a plan.
time.
I don't really feel like spending my day running all over the place either.
Really?
In which case, let's head to Komori Tea House. There's nowhere better to sit and chat quietly with a pot of tea.
Okay.
I'll head over there right now and get a few things prepared. Come and join me when you're ready.
Let us go visit Taramaru. These hangouts are so much fun. It's actually kind of like, you know, being like led around to tour this the city with someone. Like, actually, this is a great way for us to get, like, interaction with the 4-star characters. Sorry, I looked over for a second just to check something. I was like, wait, I didn't go in with TOs yet? Okay. Okay, now we're going in. Hello. Woof. Can you understand me? Woof. Have you met someone who smells like me before? Woof. Taromaru. Taromaru is the boss. Yeah, let's hang out.
Oh, welcome. It must have been a while since you were last here. Since it's about time to eat, I couldn't resist whipping up a little something for us. So, please, help yourself. I hope you enjoy it. And I can't claim to compete with the likes of Ouya Restaurant Chef, but
Golden
I
shrimp
think I did all
balls.
right. What's wrong? You look shocked.
After that hot pot game, I figured self-sabotage was your cooking style. Nah. Now we knew that Thoma can actually cook.
Whoa. There's been a misunderstanding.
He can cook, he just
I
puts
admit
silly
I
stuff
may have
in when
added
we
a
play
few
the
weird
game.
things to that hot pot, but it was just a game. For normal meals, I cook normal dishes. I am a housekeeper after all. Wouldn't have gotten very far without a few culinary skills. Anyway, please dig in. I won't get the chance to cook for you like this every day. Well, seems like my
We
cooking
cleaned
has your
the
seal
plate.
of approval.
It was delicious.
You're welcome.
Those golden
When
shrimp
you're out
balls.
adventuring on your
Those
own,
looked
you've
very
got to
delicious.
maintain your quality of life. Take your cape, for example. I definitely see 1 or 2 loose threads there. If you ignore them, sooner or later the whole seam is going to come undone. And then you'll have a really tough time mending it. Let me sew it up for you later. I'm pretty handy with the
Who
needle
knows
and
how
thread.
old Ether's clothes are?
Speaking of housekeeping, I can say with
As
confidence
old as
that
he
you
is.
won't find anyone as handy around the home as I am. Cleaning, cooking, and mending are among my greatest strengths. You can always feel free to hand me jobs like this.
If this is your strength,
What is it?
this is how you... Oh, yeah, that's right. This is how you can start winning more respect.
Wait, you're suggesting I teach housekeeping to the Yashiro Commission staff?
If you make it look easy,
not sure it
maybe
would
you can
work.
teach everyone else to
I
make
doubt
it look
anyone
easy
would sign
too.
up for that class. I just don't think it's realistic to change people's perception of me just by showcasing my housekeeping skills. I'm surprised that whole matter is still troubling you, actually.
Yeah, Ether, we've
That
done
being
a lot of
said,
stuff that... Yeah,
finding an
I kind of forgot
opportunity
about that
to share
too.
some housekeeping wisdom with the Yashiro Commission would certainly be in people's best interests. Life maintenance is important. You have to look after yourself if you're going to bring your best self to your work. You know what? Let's give it a try. But first, how do you think I should promote it?
Yeah, here's the thing. When I say, like, the first route that we do is, like, the canonical one, it's because as we go down the list, the last few ones are the ones I probably wouldn't pick, like the ones I wouldn't actually go through with if I was hanging out with Thoma. So that's why the first one's always like, yeah, following what my heart tells me to pick. Anyway, though I think this is actually not a bad idea. Oh, which ones of these do I pick? This is the branch of fate again, right here. We need to go out and spread the
You think
word.
so? In that case, I need to prepare. If I'm going to end up with a lot of students, I should make sure I have all the supplies I need for the class. Tables and chairs I can sort out easily enough, but I'll need to stock up on materials and ingredients for the textiles and cookery segments.
I can handle that.
Are you sure? That'd be greatly appreciated. Let's see. To start with, I'll be needing lavender melon, fowl, and flour.
Alright, I got all
Once
of
we
those.
have
I
all
just
our
restocked on
essentials,
flour
we can
recently.
figure out the next steps. I really hope everything goes smoothly.
Me too. I got the stuff.
Great. That's all the ingredients we need. Time to hit the streets and launch our grand advertising campaign. As it happens, I know someone in town who runs a textiles business. I'm sure she must know lots
Yeah,
of
I
people
know.
interested in housekeeping.
I know her too.
So,
I
let's
forgot what
make
her
her a
name
visit.
is. But I go there. Was it Ogura Textiles or something like that? Okay, but here's the thing with advertising. You gotta be careful. We're not gonna say, "Hi, we're gonna teach you how to do good housekeeping." People won't respond to that. We have to be like, "Hi, we're gonna teach you how your housekeeping can be a lot more effective." You know, then people respond. What was that? Respond better to that. We'll make it. We'll make it so it's as easy, so you can do it as easily as Thoma makes it look. Or yeah.
Welcome to Ogre Textiles and Kimo. Oh, hi, Thoma. What brings you here? Looking to buy some fabric? We have a new batch in. It's a great choice if you're looking to make loungewear.
It sounds interesting. I'll take a look. But the main reason I'm here today, though, is to pick your brain about something.
Oh? And what might that be?
Well, we're thinking of starting a housekeeping class. Problem is, I'm not sure where to go looking for students, so I was wondering if you might help me spread the word. Among other things, I'll be teaching some handy sewing techniques, so providing everything goes smoothly, I'll be needing to buy quite a lot of fabric from your store. Do you think you'd be able to lend a hand?
Of course, it'd be my pleasure. And thank you for supporting my business, Thoma. As it happens, several of my regular customers do have an interest in housekeeping.
That's
After
good.
I've closed up for the day, I'll go and talk to them for you. I'm almost certain that they'll want to sign up.
Yeah.
The only thing is,
You know, because everyone has to do housekeeping in their own homes, so this would actually be a really, really good, like, life skill to pick
Yuko is
up.
supposed to be very well connected in the community. Why don't you go and ask her?
Yuko? I'm sure I've heard that name somewhere before. So, she has an interest in housekeeping?
If I remember correctly, she mentioned in conversation once that she's tried knitting a sweater a few times.
That's me.
just
I would
couldn't
love
get
to
her into
actually
it.
knit something
With your
more than
housekeeping
just like
expertise, I'm
a
sure
square.
you'll be able to get her interested.
I can knit scarves, very basic looking scarves. Because it's just a very basic scarf is just like a rectangle, right? I would love to pick up some of Thoma's skills and learn how to knit better. Or crochet too. Crocheting. I would love to learn how to crochet more. I've tried. I just cannot seem to pick it up. Like, I get it in principle. I just can't, like, actually figure it out somehow.
Honestly, my husband doesn't lift a finger around the house. The moment he's home on his day off, it's shoes off and straight to bed so he can just lie there doing nothing.
Ugh, I have one of those at home as well. I know his work is tiring, but recently I've been really struggling with all the housework. It's starting to give me a backache.
They act like it's our job, just because we do it. But nobody trained us, either.
They're
hello,
speaking
ladies.
facts.
Might I ask which one of you is Yuko?
Oh, that would be me. Sorry, I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
I'm Thoma, the housekeeper for the Ashiro Commission. We're looking to start a housekeeping class at the Commission headquarters. I was just wondering whether that might be something that interests you.
Housekeeping? As a class?
That's right, yes. We'll be teaching a whole bunch of handy housework tips and tricks. Sweeping, mopping, laundry, cookery, that sort of thing. All based on my years of experience as a housekeeper. The class is free, of course. The only cost to you is the materials used during the class.
What do you think?
I think this is suspiciously coincidental.
Well, I'll be straight with you ladies. I believe the classes are free for a limited time only, right, Traveler?
What is happening? They're suspicious because it's coincidental, and yet it's like, why were you even talking? You're talking about this right at where we showed up. It's coincidental. It's not suspiciously coincidental to me.
So far,
that's right.
Attendance has been a little on the slow side, so we decided to start offering free trial classes. In other words, we
Thoma, are you just making up stuff sometimes to get people? This is schmoozery right here.
And if you're still satisfied with the results, you can book more classes for yourself and complete the rest of the course. I'll be sure to give you a favorable price.
I see. It certainly sounds reasonable. But I have a question. Is this class restricted to women only?
No.
Oh, not at all. It's open to people of all genders and ages. The way I see it, housework comprises an essential set of skills that no one could afford to be without. You've got to know how to look after yourself. Life should come before work, don't you
Yeah,
think?
I like how Thoma
Well
kind of
said.
breaks that
In
stereotype
that case, I'll bring
like,
my husband along.
that stereotype that
Sounds
women
like
have
he
to
could
be the
learn a thing or two from
housekeepers.
you.
Me too. Oh, and while you're at it, have you thought about asking Nagano? I'm sure older folks like him would have time to attend. The more the merrier, right?
Yeah,
Thank
because
you,
like I
Thoma.
said, housekeeping is just a skill that
All right.
really
I'll see if I
everyone
can convince
needs
the
to
older
be able to
folks
like
come along and make up the
manage their own house. So everyone should learn it, right? I say that I should learn how to clean my own room. I'm one of those people in my own room, and like my mom comes in, it's like everything's a mess. And it's like I'm like, it's not a mess. I know where everything is. It looks like a mess to everyone else, but the point is, I know where all my things are, all over the floor. So it's not a mess.
Class A?
So I could probably use some Thoma skills.
I was handy around the home back in the day. Sadly, the older I get, the fewer things I'm able to do myself. You're very young. Are you quite sure you're up to the task of teaching housekeeping? It's not as easy as you might think.
He's an expert. He's the housekeeper for the Yashiro Commission.
I will do my very best. As housekeeper for the Kamisato clan, I've been honing my craft for a long time now. I believe I'm up to the task.
Very good, young man. Well then, I shall have to come and see for myself. If you're as good as you claim to be, I will encourage everyone I know to attend your classes. And if I find your skills to be lacking, I will be quite happy to teach a few things myself.
What can I say? We'll be honored to have you in attendance, sir. Well then, that will probably just about do it as far as promotion is concerned. Let's head back to the Yashiro Commission.
I hope I learn a few things from this. In truth, I probably won't get the same practical experience that these people in the game are gonna get. So maybe
to
not.
be honest, with this being my first time
But-
holding a class, I've got no idea how many people to expect.
Okay.
I just hope it goes well. Anyway, tonight I'll set up the tables and chairs, then tomorrow we can meet back at the Yashiro Commission headquarters. So, what do you think the turnout will be like?
I'm sure lots of people will come.
I sure hope so. We promoted it pretty hard after all. This is the weirdest feeling. Housekeeping has always been something I do alone, but now I'm about to face a class full of
Yeah,
students.
it's always completely different if you have to teach
You'd
something
better
rather
show up to
than
class
doing it
tomorrow.
yourself or learning it yourself the first time around. But being able to teach a skill you have, if you can teach it successfully, then that shows you show the greatest amount of like your own knowledge if you are able to convey that to someone else in a way where someone else who is not familiar with the topic can understand. If that makes sense. Okay, I know what I'm saying in my head, but yeah, if you can teach something, then that shows you really, really understand it. And not to mention, teaching in itself is actually a completely different skill set altogether. If you can do that, that's also a very useful skill to have.
I'm sure the Kamisato clan will be fine.
Oh, I'm sure it will be fine too, sir. Okay, that looks like quite a few people. By quite a few, I mean all the people you spoke to directly, but
Welcome,
that's enough.
one and all. This is my first time teaching a housekeeping class, just as I'm sure it's your first time attending one. I'd like to start from the theory, if I may, and talk a little bit about
No,
why
actually,
mastering
you
the
know what?
discipline
No,
of housekeeping is
don't
such
start with
an
the theory
important
on a
thing.
housekeeping class.
Quick, come in. Thoma started the class already.
There's so many people.
Well, of course. No one's ever held a class like this in the past. I saved you a place. Please take a seat.
The way I see it, housekeeping is a unique skill set that empowers you to set your life in order. Nowhere are these skills more pertinent than in the context of a marital relationship. In a marriage, the lives of two people become closely intertwined. If you can't
I think this is a class where it's actually better to start with the practical application before the
this, in
theory.
turn, will start to take a toll upon the relationship with... What are you doing here?
Hi.
What the?
Huh?
I brought him. Didn't you say men can study housekeeping too?
Wipe that look off your face. Aren't you going to greet the teacher?
No, it's...
Oh, are these their like husbands?
Hello, teacher.
Hello, teacher.
Oh, everything's coming full circle.
Well, hello, and welcome. Now that you're here, I expect you to pay attention and work hard. Well, let's keep going. Housekeeping is not difficult, per se. The difficult part is consistency. Keeping on top of it over a long
Now
stretch
those
of time.
guys will know just how
Keep
much
up with
stuff
housework on an
Thoma
ongoing
does.
basis. You either have to love everything about it, or you need a few tricks up your sleeve to make things easier. So, for
I think that's actually the same with a lot of skill sets. You either need to love it, or you need to have the tricks to make it easier on yourself. So far, so good.
Excuse me, you over there, focus, please. I like to see active engagement in my lessons.
Me?
That is, unless some of you are looking to stay behind after class.
I'm sorry. I will pay attention more now, Mr. Thoma. I apologize for not paying attention during your class. This is awesome. that one's actually good. Course summary. You know, what did I expect? You know, because they can't actually show us doing the housework, so the practical stuff. So of course it shows us the theory. You know what? Yeah, everyone should learn housekeeping. There's no slacking off at the housekeeping because you know what? That's hard work too. Oh, Ether, why weren't you paying attention? Now we've been called out. You and me. Okay, so let's go here. I forgot what the other option was here. No, I actually think it's great that those women brought their husbands along. Because, yeah, why does it have to be them that cleans up the house, right?
Oh, welcome. It must have been a while since you were last here. Since it's about time to eat, I couldn't... So, please, and...
The food's delicious.
What's wrong? Whoa, I admit...
I'm sorry, Thoma. I know you can cook, and your food is probably really, really good.
Well,
thanks for your
like
hospitality.
You're welcome. When you're out adventuring on your own, you've got to maintain your quality of life. Take your cape, for example. I definitely see one or two loose threads there. If
Once
you ignore
again,
them, sooner
you know
or
what?
later, the whole seam is going to come undone.
Ether's been wearing those clothes for a very long time.
It
It makes sense that they wouldn't last forever.
Speaking of housekeeping, cleaning, cooking, and mending are among my greatest strengths. You can always feel free to hand me jobs like this.
Oh, is this the choice? This doesn't look like the choice. Still.
What is it?
You could...
Wait, yours it,
Oh, I
I
remember.
just don't think it's real. With that being said, life maintenance is important. You know what?
Okay, let's keep it within the Yashio Commission.
If we're only open tables and chairs, I can sort out easily enough. But we'll need to think some more about how exactly to promote this. Let's start by asking around at the Yashiro Commission headquarters.
Okay. Are we still gonna get those guys to go to the class? The ones that were making fun of him before? Hello.
Housekeeping, you say? No. Since it's Thoma teaching, I'd definitely be up for going.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have quite a lot going on over the next couple of days. But could I swing by once my schedule's freed up? I'd definitely like to give it a try.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no problem at all. You can join whenever you like.
Thanks, Thoma.
Why is it raining now?
This isn't really my place, but if you're starting a housekeeping class, haven't you thought about asking for Ruta? As the Kamisato clan's butler, I'm sure she knows a lot about housekeeping.
Sounds like someone we should speak to.
Sure.
Yeah, she's the one that was just over there. She's still standing in the rain? Yeah. Excuse me, you should go like underneath the cover right now. It's raining out.
Thoma and the guest. This is a rare combination.
I like your haircut.
Has something happened?
No, nothing at all.
Not at all. But we were just thinking of starting a housekeeping class.
A housekeeping class? How wonderful. Do you know, I've always wanted to have Koharu learn from you. Oh, finally the time has come. I'm guessing you intend to open the class up to the whole Yashiro Commission? Not just housekeeping staff and servants, right? In which case, why don't you do a big spring clean of the commission itself? It would be a great way to showcase your methods. Seeing
Sure.
is believing, after all. You could spend a long time.
If this is the practical experience part, then sure. Are you gonna get your students to help you out, though?
With their own eyes.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
I like Faruta's suggestion. And it's not like we have a better idea.
Yeah, like I said, practical experience.
In which case, the heck, why not? Let's showcase the appeal of housekeeping for all of the Yashiro Commission to see. Let's get started.
Let's get started. I have 60 seconds to play as Thoma. Uh-oh. What am I supposed to do here? Thoma, is this how you do the gardening? with a pole arm? Or do you set things on fire?
Lovely weather we're having. Will you join me for a walk?
Sure.
Flowers will really flourish now that the weeds are gone.
Why was this such a struggle before? Wait, why weren't the bushes disappearing before? Okay, anyway.
While we're here, though, we should water the trees.
You want me to water the... Oh no. What? Thoma, I'm... No. I'm very much not as skilled as you. I'm stuck.
Thoma, the nest.
Hello, ma'am. Nothing happened just now. I didn't see anything. Was it because it was raining?
Let's get started.
Onlookers. Okay, once again, have to ask: Is this how you clean? By setting things on fire and using a floor?
Now that the weeds are gone.
Okay, much faster. What was the issue last time? Why was the bushes not disappearing last time? Oh, the camera angles. It's a little bit disifying. No. Thoma. Okay. I was gonna ask, how do you water plants with pyro? I guess that's how. Not at all, just use a bucket.
The whole Yashiro Commission looks as good as new.
Alright.
We had a lot of spectators, huh? I wonder if we managed to get any of them.
Yeah, you just did all that in under a minute.
Thanks for your help.
No
I
problem.
handle all of this stuff on my own. But having you join me today was a pretty great experience.
Fingers crossed your class goes well.
Here's hoping. I'll set up some tables and chairs tonight. I've got no idea how many people will show up tomorrow. Make sure you get some good rest tonight. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, Ether, let's not slack off this time. Oh, we're housekeeper extraordinaire. Complete the big cleanup within the time limit. Learn how Inu shows. Aww. Like I said, the canonical route for us. The Inu Shosho route. Must protect. Dog. Where are we going? Is it here? It's here, right? I'm just going to pace around, run my laps. Very small laps. Until it is time. Hi.
Welcome.
Hi. Not many people have showed up.
Don't expect that. This is normal. In things like this, you can't expect to change people's views overnight.
Yeah.
It takes time and effort. Well then,
Yeah,
it looks
I
like
guess.
I'm all yours for this class. I mentioned earlier about still doing clothes for you, didn't I?
You did?
I just want to take this opportunity to teach you how to knit a sweater.
Yes,
That way,
please.
you'll be able to make yourself some clothes before the winter comes.
It's already cold. So, yeah. I didn't manage to get you the respect you deserve. You deserve.
The fact that you're so ready to look out for me has already made me very happy. But really, it doesn't bother me at all. Once in a while, someone takes my background, interest, or the nature of my work. And that's okay. You can't expect everyone I see things the way you do. People are always going to talk. It's in their nature, and you can't do much to stop it.
And I agree with Thoma.
I don't mind what they say about me.
Just live your best life.
It's the well-being of the Misato clan. But that's enough about that. Come on, wrap your needle and get to knitting. Let's start with the classic stockinette stitch. First, wrap the yarn around, pull it through here, then hang it on the needle. Put your thumb on the yarn here, it's knit here, and pull it tight.
Any instruction manual that's like that with no visuals is like I have no idea. I've tried reading through those before. It's like I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly, just like that. Now,
I mean, it's not for us to learn. It's for Ether to learn how to knit. But I would like to. Yes, scarves are the easiest. It's usually just a line. Whatever method you're using to knit. Yeah. Aw, thanks. Look at him, making it look easy. You know, I'm Ether. It's stuck on like the first stitch. One more, and it's the bad ending, I think. Because there's always, in one of these hangouts, there's always a bad ending. So, it's gotta be this one. Or do we already have a quote-unquote bad ending? You know what? Bad is subjective. It's okay. We already got, like, in another timeline, we've already dealt with YouTube, so it's fine. Okay. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what we pick for this one. On account of all this rain?
Something happened?
We were just having a little.
You know, there are a lot of places where it rains and then people are worried because it's raining too much.
You do well, grow a sense of.
Well, sorry I'm a little late. Something came up. Yep. I sure no big deal though. If a little fight we got you into agree.
Okay, I guess I don't. It makes me
I'm touched that that's
apparently.
might be the situation.
This is the last ending though, so that would often mean that
In
might
any
be.
case, as
Well,
housekeeper, it's
but you know what?
possible they might play it all
It's
high and
true.
mighty with the other staff in the yacht.
I wish that Thoma got more of the respect that he deserves. But I think the most important thing is Thoma believes he's living the best life. And from his perspective, he's surrounded by all these people that he cares about and wants to protect, and they care about him. Us, Ayato, Ayaka, all his friends like Yoi, Mia, and Sayu. You know, if Thoma himself sees that, you have nothing to say. If Thoma himself believes that he's happy, then you know what? I think I respect that too.
You're asking me what I think because no, you don't it, don't you think? I barely see him around here at the commission.
Yeah.
When I do, more often than not, he's busy with the housework. I think I should carry
See?
on doing what
People
he's
do
doing.
notice.
Everyone's got their own way to live. Living Thoma's no different.
I agree with that. But see, people do recognize. So either this, it's fine, I think. As long as the right people recognize his hard work. It doesn't matter what the mean people think. Who else here can I talk to? You guys? No? You?
Oh, this is going to be a problem.
What's the matter?
Oh, you're Miss Kamisato's friend, aren't you?
Yes.
Basically, something downright awful's happened, and we're discussing what on earth we should do about it. In preparation for the festival next month, we procured some very precious ceremonial implements from another island. But as luck would have it, our ship got hit by strong winds out at sea.
Oh no.
The entire shipment is now sitting at the bottom of the ocean.
Do you have a backup plan?
Well, certainly there's no time to go all the way back out there and buy another batch. Our only option is a gentleman based on Narukami Island by the name of Yusaku.
Okay.
But he's a shrewd one. He caught on to the fact that we needed the goods urgently and raised prices
That's
sky
not
high.
good.
Clearly, he wants to take us for every mora we're worth. It's a real dilemma.
Can't you barter him down?
We've tried, but he just won't budge. It doesn't help that he has something of a feud with the Yashiro Commission. He once sold us some ceremonial implements of exceptionally poor quality. We returned the items and exposed his malpractice in the process. He's resented us ever since. Now that he actually has the chance to get back at us, there's no way he'll back down. The Yashiro Commission doesn't have any direct authority over merchants. We could file a formal complaint, but the process is long and drawn out, and the festival is drawing nearer every day.
This seems like a job for Thoma.
Kazumasa
I guess.
and Furusawa have marched off to see him. But I don't know whether they'll be able to resolve it. I really hope the festival goes.
Are those the guys from the beginning? They just keep coming back into the story, don't they?
Oh, that whole situation, huh? I heard a thing or two about it. I was planning on finding some time to sort it out after entertaining you.
So, you know a solution?
It's hard to say for sure. I need to talk with the guy first. Since this has piqued your interest, how about we head over there together?
Sure.
Still, the original plan here was to
It's
focus on
okay.
your
I've already
enjoyment.
had a lot of
Help you
time.
into the trials and
A lot of fun
tribulations the Yashiro
hanging out with
Commission.
you in the past 5 things. Trials and tribulations.
You think so?
Tribulations
Well,
with
in that
Thoma are
case,
about
I
to
guess
be
I'd
fun.
better look alive.
Yeah.
Well, if that is what you really want, I'd better give this my best shot.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hey, Thoma, remember last time we hung out here at the omnipresent god statue? Not the first time, the last time? Ha, That was funny, right? That was really fun. Yeah. Actually, that wasn't the last time. The last time we did was at the beginning of the Raiden Shogun story quest. It is these two guys.
Your asking price just isn't realistic. Hey, what point are you trying to make here, huh?
If the festival gets delayed, don't say we didn't warn you.
Help! I'm being attacked by Yashiro Samurai!
Oh my
What?
gosh.
Hey, cut that out!
You little... Take it easy, would you? Look, we're not going to harm you, all right?
The Yashiro Commission is forcing me to sell against my will! Doshin! I need a Doshin!
Oh, this guy sounds like such
Looks
a
like there's no
snob.
negotiation to be had here. Come on, let's get out of here.
Alright, this is a job for Thoma. Maybe.
Is that all they got? Amateurs. The nerve. Oh, hello. You were...
Hello again.
Wait, I know you. Well, if it isn't the Yashiro Commission's errand boy, Thoma. Do you know how long the Tenryo Commission locked me up for? And all thanks to you, going on about my goods being cheap fakes.
Well, were they
almost
cheap
make it sound
fakes?
like I planted something and framed you. Those goods were defective. You know that, right?
Ugh, you're so pedantic. Think how many festivals there are in a given year. Now, take candles, for example. Do you have any idea how many they go through? I could switch half of them out for duds without a single person noticing.
Is to Gucci-ai?
No need. I can't say
I don't think
much
Thoma
of what
likes
Misaki was
Gucci-ai.
acting, but ultimately, the issue here lies with the Yashiro Commission. We were the ones who lost the goods, so the responsibility is on us to find a solution. Otherwise, even if we write this out, the Yashiro Commission's reputation will take a huge hit. Let's go. There are a few people I want to introduce you to.
Okay. Go meet a friend.
Ah, if it isn't Thoma. I must say I'm surprised to see you. Last I heard, you were in Rito. Then you just vanished into thin air.
I know, that was funny, right?
A friend.
Friend? What, line of work is this guy in, then?
They're not a connection, if that's what you're thinking.
Okay.
Just a regular friend.
Because how would you
Nothing
describe
interests
what
here.
we
I
do?
originally wanted to take him out for some downtime, but we've ended up mired in commission-related complications.
Okay, I see. My mistake. So, what's the situation today, then? I only ever see you when you need something.
Well, I remember the last time we spoke, you were grumbling about a lack of iron ore. Have you made any progress on that front?
Why? You got any supplier recommendations? You're a little out of the loop, my friend. We increased our bid price a while back. Soon after, we found plenty of sellers were pulling out all the stops to import stock from wherever they could get a hold of it. I heard some people were so eager to get in on the action that they even took out loans to get ahead of the competition. If you were hoping to enter the bidding now, I'm afraid you're a little late to the party.
Sounds like now you have the opposite problem. More iron ore than you know what to do with.
That's right. We're going to have to select a few sellers from the pool. There are certain candidates under consideration already, but we're still on the fence.
I see. Well, would you mind if I gave you a couple of tips? As it happens, I'd noticed that shipments of iron ore had recently picked up. I looked into it a little and managed to get a sense of which sellers had the quality stock, which offered competitive prices, and so on.
Huh, you don't say. Alright then. Here's the list of
I
sellers.
think I'm a little bit lost
Give me your thoughts.
This one, my eyes just kind of glazed over.
Regular sales, quality stock, but their price is a little steep. I think you could talk them down, though. I'd say to around 80% of what they've quoted you. This one sprung up out of nowhere recently in Rito. Their approach is high volume, small profit margins. The quality's not too bad, but there's always a few duds, so you'd need to inspect the goods thoroughly upon receipt. This one grabbed a loan and leapt straight onto the bandwagon. In their haste, I fear they may have ended up with the mixed bag as far as quality is concerned. Given that their price isn't particularly competitive,
I am
either,
lost in
I
this
wouldn't consider them
conversation.
if I were you.
I understood what was going on. We were
Wait,
talking about the
I know
dogs
this name.
and even the housekeeping.
Yes. I believe we're
Also,
on
it's
the
because I have to go
same
for
page
dinner
here.
soon. No, soon. So now it's like, I'm
To be
watching the
completely
time.
upfront,
And then I'm
this
watching
is really quite
what Thoma's
important to
talking
me,
about. Like,
so
what is he
your
talking
help in this
about?
regard would be greatly appreciated.
I think he's still talking about
Don't
trying
mention
to...
it. It's no skin off my back. There is something I hope you could do for me.
Wait, what are we actually doing here? Are we still trying to get the candles?
Recently, several of our deliveries of iron ore have been getting stolen. Is there anything?
Alright. Stolen? No
Is the worst on
problem.
the
We're
road
good at
between
getting
Honda
stolen
Village
stuff
and
back.
Inazuma City. Something always seems to happen along that stretch.
I know, right?
No problem.
That's a problem area. Yeah, what is going on here? Thank you. I'm glad Ether thinks the same
I
thing.
guess you have a few questions. I'll explain everything later. But it looks like we'll need to get to work pretty soon.
Okay, good. So me not understanding what's happening is actually part of the story. That's actually accounted for, you know. Here we go. Oh, one of these.
Shudder! Freeze to the core! Rack and ruin!
Much damage. Over 100,000. As usual.
Man, this hurts. Those monsters came out of nowhere. Thank you both for your help. Who are you?
Just
Hi
some
there.
wandering traveler
Yasutake
passing through
commissioned us to come and
Inazuma.
assist with the delivery.
Wonderful. I was starting to think I'd never get this iron ore to its destination. So, do I owe you anything for this?
Nope, this is between us and Yasutake. He's the one you should be thanking, if anyone. Alright, let's do this.
Okay. We got this. Let's go. Going how far is this? Like all the way to the city? Because that's realistic, but that's also quite a far distance.
Careful. There could be more monsters to come.
There will be more monsters to come. The transport balloon's gonna be fine. The biggest thing actually is to get the barriers out of the way. See, I'm not even concerned about that. I just need to make sure we can get ahead. Ha! Did you just set each other on fire? Is the thing not moving until I get rid of the monsters?
Eye for an eye.
Okay, almost there now. One
Yeah,
final
okay.
push.
So we're not going all the way, just up to the front of the town. Electro crystal flies. As soon as I pick up one, the rest of them get scared off, even with Sayu's ability. Oh, okay. I don't like this one because this time.
Shudder! Flood of frost! Rack and ruin! More speed!
Alright, I think we can leave the goods here.
Many thanks. There were so many monsters I didn't even see where they came from. It was a dicey situation.
The route should be safe from here on out. We'll be heading off now.
Sure thing. Again, my thanks to both of you.
All in a day's work. Come on, let's go.
Okay. What is the iron ore
Worry
for
no
again?
more, good sir. Your goods have been safely delivered.
Good to know. As for the issue you needed my help with, I have someone on the case. You can expect a resolution very shortly. You always seem to be cleaning up for other people behind the scenes. It must keep you pretty busy. Seems to eat up all your personal time, too.
It's okay. If
Speaking
there's any
of,
one thing we figured
I'm
out
going to
in
need
this
your help
whole
again in a
hangout
few
event,
days'
it's that
time.
somehow,
There's a meeting coming up.
even though
and
his
several
personal time
trade
seems to get
associations will
eaten
be
up,
fighting tooth and nail
somehow
over the chance to make
we
a
managed to do
profit.
fun things
You'll have to mediate
while
on
doing
this
work
one.
anyways.
Ah, that rings a bell. Not a problem. I'll be
Trick
there.
that only exists in the video game world.
one
But
other
you know
thing.
what?
I heard Sakai gave our guy
Thoma,
a loan a while
Thoma
back.
deserves all
Just
the
thought you might be
happiness.
interested to know.
Huh, is that so? It sounds like I should go talk to him then. Thanks again for all your help. Much obliged.
Think nothing of it. Goodbye for now. I'll see you in a few days' time.
Bye.
Okay, this problem is halfway solved.
What were you talking
That
about?
was the quartermaster of the Tenryo Commission. He's in charge of all of their procurement, and also responsible for keeping their weapon supplies intact. Making weapons involves purchasing raw materials, so he's the key decision maker in all the related trade in iron ore.
Okay.
The iron ore trade is actually what I was discussing with him just now.
What does this have to do with ceremonial
On the
affairs?
surface, not a whole lot, I'll admit, but you'll see very shortly. But before that, time to go visit another old friend of mine.
Okay. Where's this? Okay, down there. Down in Hanamizaka. Hello, we have just dropped out of the sky.
Ah, Thoma, you too? Yasutake sent someone over already, but I'm telling you, Thoma, I just don't know if it's feasible.
Really? Why? Is there a problem?
You betcha. The guy owes me Mora, for sure, but there's a long repayment period on that loan. If I go hounding him for Mora now, that makes me the bad guy.
But as I recall, the only reason he was entitled to such a long period was because at the outset, he had a business relationship with the Yashiro Commission. So, if we sever ties with him, surely he'd have to pay you back right away.
In principle, that's how it works, but I'd still be the one who has to take all the flack. I'm just a small timer, you know? People like me need stability and security, not to go rocking the boat.
So we're still trying to figure out how to deal with the
Let's
guy
work
who's
something
like
out.
not selling us the
Weren't you
candles,
after
right?
some Noctilucous jade last time we spoke? We can put our heads together and get a hold of some for you.
I have a lot of that. You can take some.
Well, Noctilucous Jade would be good.
Why don't I
for
just give you my
starters,
entire
but-
stash?
For starters, I'd say that's plenty for now. You don't want to go biting off more than you can chew, right?
You... Okay.
And also, I'm lost at what's happening in
you
this
bring
route.
me some
But you know
Noctilucous
what?
Jade, I'll get my
Thoma
hands dirty
seems
for
to
you.
have got us covered because
Great.
Thoma protects us
All
and
right,
makes sure
let's go and
everything we
find
do is
some.
okay. Let's go find some. I already have some. Yeah.
Okay. Is this enough?
Plenty. Leave the rest to me. I promise you'll be satisfied customers. You know, Thoma, you haven't changed one bit. Same mindset, same style of working. I sure hope the two of us never get into a conflict. Fingers crossed our cooperation will stay happy and healthy for a long time to come.
Don't you worry. Unless you've got plans to cause trouble for the Yashiro Commission, the future looks bright for all our future dealings.
Yeah.
That's good to hear. Okay, I'll be seeing you folks.
It feels like there was a subtext to your whole conversation.
Don't worry. People whose attention is always focused on other people's weaknesses tend to expose their own weaknesses pretty easily. Let's head back to the Yashiro Commission headquarters.
Okay. These guys again?
What do we do now?
We could try asking him nicely. Maybe he'd have a change of heart.
I highly doubt that would work. And again, since we don't have any other options, we might as well give it a try.
But the samurai spirit...
But the samurai spirit, what?
If the clan is in trouble,
In this
we
particular
must bear
case,
whatever humiliation comes
is it
our way
working?
to resolve the situation.
You gotta
This
take it
too
situation by
is the
situation.
samurai spirit.
Is anyone there?
Huh? What's he doing here?
He must be here to make fun of us.
In the
There's
Yashiro
nothing we
Commission
can do about
headquarters? I kinda doubt
Brace
that.
yourself. I apologize.
I apologize.
Huh?
I apologize. Forgive me. I'll sell to you at the original price. No, what am I saying? Make that half price.
No, you're gonna need original price if you're gonna pay back all those
Thoma?
debts.
Thoma, are you here? I was completely in the wrong. However much you need, I'll sell it to you. I've got a warehouse full of
Also,
stock.
how did we get him to be this desperate? Is it because he has to pay back the debt now?
Everything you could need.
If so, selling it half
And
price
without
wouldn't
any duds
be
this
that
time, I assume?
great of an idea.
None whatsoever. I'll stake my whole reputation on it. No fakes, no defects. I give you my word. Please, this is my whole livelihood. Don't cut me off.
Since you've promised not to sneak in any fakes this time around, go ahead with the shipment. Once we've inspected the goods, and if all's in order, I'm sure whatever problems you're presently facing will quickly disappear.
Okay, I'll deliver the goods right away. Right away, I promise.
You see what I mean?
Yay.
Getting things settled as soon as possible is in everyone's best interest. All right, with that taken care of, let's get out of here.
Why was he apologizing to Thoma?
What's going on here? Hey, Thoma! That's strange. Where'd he go? He was right here a second ago.
I don't know.
Okay, the floors are done. Next, I
What?
need to dust down the railings. I only took one
So he's
day
just
off,
acting
but
like
look how
nothing
much
just
dust has
happened.
gathered. This is what I mean when I say cleaning is a daily chore.
Yeah, what happened there?
You remember what he said, don't you? His goods could go unsold and it wouldn't bother him.
Yes.
So, the solution in this case was to cut off his main line of business and make him really feel the heat. The Yashiro Commission doesn't have the authority to meddle in the business world, but as it happened, I knew a few of his major customers, so I sorted it out privately.
Oh.
When he realized he couldn't shift his products,
So he
had
did
no
have
source
other
of
people he
revenue,
was selling
and
to.
wouldn't be able to pay off
So
his
he
loan,
basically
he
bribed
suddenly
them
felt the
to
pressure.
not buy.
Then
So
I
now
just had to
he's
make
gonna
sure
make
he
no
caught
money
wind of what the cause
until
of his problems was,
he
so
sells
he'd
to
seek
us.
out to make an apology.
Sounds like you gave him the full Thoma treatment.
It's no big deal. I've dealt with plenty of situations like this in the past. I know you'd like people to look up to me more, but it doesn't bother me all that much. I'm just the housekeeper of the Kamisato clan. Reputation isn't all that important to me. On the contrary, having too good of a reputation can be restrictive. You feel indignant for my sake
Yeah.
when you hear people spreading gossip about me, don't you? That says that in your mind, I'm not the kind of person they say I am. For me, that's enough. All I need is for the people I'm close
Yeah,
with
just
to
like
know
I
the
said,
real
as long
me.
as it's all the right
Thanks
people,
for your
then
help in
Thoma's
averting a
happy.
potential crisis
He's
for the
made that
Yashiro
clear
Commission.
time and time again.
I owe you one. I'll have to entertain
The
you
right
again
people
sometime.
care and respect about him.
Plus, I didn't get very far with entertaining you this time around.
This
so
time around,
I guess
it's
I
fine.
owe
This is
the
the
both
last
of you.
group. You've already entertained me plenty. So thank you. Everyone's happy. Look at him just being like, la-di-da. Nothing happened. Nothing happened whatsoever. What are you talking about? Everything is fine. Complete a housekeeper's daily chores and unlock all endings. Yay, we did it. We unlocked all the endings. Now I have to go for dinner, so before I have to rush, I will end the stream off now. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.